Assiniboia Downs is pleased to present our featured field here in race number 2. It's the 38th running of the Manitoba Matron. They'll go 1 mile and an eighth for $30,000. Number 1 is Dandy Dean, owned by Sierra Stable, trained by Lise Pruitt with Praven Badri. Number 2 is Escape Clause, owned by Barry Arneson, True North, and Don Schnell, trained by Don Schnell with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Number 3 is Blondie Likes to Dance, owned by Arnold Hepner, trained by Jamie Hartman with Stanley Chady Jr. Number 4 is CJ's Flair, who's getting an equipment adjustment, owned by Murray Duncan and the estate of Gerald B. Stewart, trained by Murray Duncan with Tyrone Nelson. Rounding out our featured field is number 5, Scootin' Doodah, owned by Dean Hansen, trained by Penny Hume with Richard Mayers. Following the running of the Manitoba Matron, Assiniboia Downs is pleased. They're at the post. And they're off in the 38th running of the Manitoba Matron. To the inside, as expected, Escape Clause will show the way early on the rail. Dandy Dean is getting closer to Escape Clause on the inside. Settled back in third, that's CJ's Flair with Blondie Likes to Dance. To her inside, and the early trailer will be Scootin' Doodah. They pass the grandstand for the first time, and Escape Clause has asserted her lead to a length and a half. Dandy Dean still secures that rail position in second. CJ's Flair is content on the outside to be third, and now moving up, maybe to engage in Escape Clause. Back to fourth, Blondie Likes to Dance, who has about 5 to make up, and Scootin' Doodah, the early trailer, about 8 out of it. The half mile in a slowed down 51-1, and these two have now opened up 5 on the field with Escape Clause. Still with the lead, CJ's Flair is running comfortably. On the outside in second, Dandy Dean 5 off it in third. Then another 5 lengths back to the late running Blondie Likes to Dance, and Scootin' Doodah is the trailer. 3/4, 1:15-4. Escape Clause still leading by a length and a half. To the outside, CJ's Flair. Dandy Dean has hugged the rail throughout and now given a late charge down the lane. But Escape Clause still confident and is going to open up at the 16th pole. The battle is on for second, and Dandy Dean is going to take second, but it's Escape Clause taking the Manitoba Matron. Dandy Dean for second, CJ's Flair for third, and Scootin' Doodah finishing fourth. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of the 38th running of the Manitoba Matron. That's number 2, Escape Clause. Escape Clause is a Bay filly, 4 years old, by Going Commando, out of the mare Danger Pay by Circulating. Owned by Barry Arneson, True North, and Don Schnell. Trained by Don Schnell and ridden to victory by Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Time for the mile and an eighth, 1:52-4. Congratulations goes out to jockey Ronaldo Cumberbatch, who scores the early double. 2 wins for jockey Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Race 2 is official in the upcoming third race, the Harlan Fairbanks race. Kicking off, 15% takeout, pick 4 wagering. Scratch number 5, Diesel's Prize. That's in race number 3, scratch the 5, Diesel's Prize. But we'll carry on with the rest of the legs of this evening's pick 4. Turning your programs to race number 4. Number 4, Secret Appeal, make the jockey Caleb Pizarro. That's in race 4. Number 4, Secret Appeal, will now be ridden by Kayla Pizarro. Now turning your programs to race number 5, scratch number 6, Awesome Again and Again. That's race number 5, scratch the 6, Awesome Again and Again. And there's no changes in race number 6. 15% takeout, pick 4 wagering. Starts right here in race number 3, the Harlan Fairbanks.
Slowed it down early. CJ's Flare came up to you a little bit down the backside, but really still not a ton of pressure. Talk about your trip.
Oh, my horse broke really well. I tried to get her to the lead and relax her as much as I could. When I got down the back, she got a little sharp, so I just took her back a little bit. And that was the end of it. I mean, I just had a ton of horse.
It's always got to be nice when you have a ton of horse going down the backside. And really, once the pressure comes to you and you're still just galloping along, holding a big handful, got to be the best feeling in the world. Talk a little bit about the last eighth of a mile and some of the feelings going through your head.
Well, the last eighth of a mile, it was like, I don't know, I mean, this horse is amazing. I try to ease her as much as I can, save her for the next race, and that was really about it. She gave me, she just did that easy.
Congratulations, Ronaldo. Now 2 back in the jockey standing, so I know that's something we'll be watching the next couple of days. Anything else to wrap it up here?
Well, I'm going to try my best and see how it works out.
Congratulations, Ronaldo. A tremendous victory there with Escape Clause. We'll move on to Dawn here and talk about this filly this is her 3rd start in 4 weeks, a bit of a tough ask. She's been back and forth from Edmonton. I think she's going back to Calgary from what I understand. Talk a little bit about this filly in her last kind of month of triumphs.
Well, she's not like a little scrawny filly. She's a big, tough mare. She acts more like a stud or a gelding. She's tough, and she proves it. We can ship to Alberta and run there and then win and come back here and win. So she's special. She might be the best horse I ever had, and it's just a pleasure to have one like that in the barn.
Yeah, she's certainly nice to wake up to in the morning, and obviously she galloped along in front and kicked away, and not really a challenge, but CJ's Flare is a little bit closer down the backside than kind of a couple of times have been. So what might happen next year? I know the sale stake, I believe, is the first week of October over in Calgary.
Well, there's the Founders Stake is, I think, October 7th or 8th, and then a couple, 3 weeks later, there's that sale stake again. And there's also a race in BC, 100 grander that we're looking at, and we'll see how she feels after the race, and she'll tell us what she wants to do.
Always a good plan to let her kind of figure out her next spot. So congratulations, Don. Anything to wrap it up?
No, just a pleasure to train a horse like her. It's a pleasure to have her in the barn.
Congratulations, Don. We'll move on to Barry here. We've done this interview a few times now with this filly. Anything comes to mind here today?
It's just so great to be a part of a horse like this, to ship the way she does. Like Don said, she's just like a big old gelding, tough as nails, and so kind and so good to be around. We're just great to be a part of her.
Yeah, tremendous victory here. She ran 9 lengths faster than the Gold Cup did here last Monday. Obviously the best horse we've had here on the grounds in a few years. Anything here to wrap it up as this ends her campaign here, at least this year, and what should we as fans be looking forward to?
Well, the fact that she's made in Manitoba, I think the whole racing industry should be proud that they no longer laugh at us when we go over to Alberta, or I think they're kind of shivering in BC if we start coming that way, because I think she's the best mare in Western Canada right now, and it's nice. She bases out of Manitoba, and we plan to stay in Manitoba. So,
congratulations here with Escape Clause, a tremendous victory in the Manitoba Matron. Don Schnell, Barry Arneson, the True North Stables, and Ronaldo Cumberbatch in the 38th Manitoba Matron. Congratulations. Back up to you, Kurt.